Ribbons, awards, and trophies, oh my. When looking around fairs, schools, and sporting events, do you ever get that feeling that everyone is a winner now? Or maybe it is just that everyone has an award for something, no matter their achievement. Participation awards have long been a way to reward and motivate youth. However, participation awards are now being overused with little benefit to our society's values. According to my research, 66.7% of the audience believes that participation awards are being overused by society. My research on the subject and personal involvement in Junior Fair Board allows me to confidently establish why participation awards are not always a good thing. While listening to this speech, you'll learn why we need to limit participation award distribution and the negative effects they are causing on our youth. I will then take time to inform you on how to personally take action against participation award overuse. Now, since we have acknowledged the overuse of participation awards, let's look at how we can change this. Participation awards are a way to ensure that all participants in an activity are given praise for competing or completing some level of achievement in an activity. Is it right that a winning team or sole victor has to have their achievement devalued or diminished in an effort to provide inclusion for all? I, along with experts in psychology and fellow audience members amongst us, all hinted at the answer being no. In an interview in 2017, a sports psychologist named Dan Gold stated, "For rewards to work, they need to be earned." Gold, 2017. This argument demonstrates the need to limit rewards that are distributed to children in order to maximize the positive effects they have. Furthermore, as a member of Junior Fair Board in Miami County, Ohio, I recall several factors that may make the need to limit participation awards more identifiable. First, the cost. As a member of Junior Fair Board, we would spend an entire year seeking sponsors for us to be able to fund the awards for the junior exhibitors. This included every single ribbon, trophy, and certificate that was given out during the duration of the week. Numerous times we voted to minimize the champions' trophies and ribbons in order to allow for more class placements and participation ribbons. The Philadelphia Inquirer suggested that in 2017, trophies are a $2 billion annual business in the U.S. and Canada, up 500% from 4 decades ago. Forbes, 2017. My time on Fair Board allowed me to see that while first-time 4-H kids enjoyed the recognition of participation awards, many senior exhibitors treated it much differently. Carol Dweck, a practicing psychologist, said in her article on Psychology Today, "Kids are smart and they know that being handed a participation trophy isn't the same as winning." The senior exhibitors appeared frustrated and embarrassed to have a ribbon that more or less said, "You didn't cut it, but thanks for coming." As an exhibitor myself, I hated having to wait for a ribbon after knowing I didn't perform to the best of my abilities. It's a slap in the face to kids when everyone is awarded and you just so happen to be the lucky 10 out of 10 in the showroom that day. Most kids rather not have it at all than have it announced in front of everybody that they completely lost today. Finally, society tends to have a preconception that today's kids aren't compatible with losing, emotionally that is. Kids see all medals, ribbons, and trophies as a sign that they're the winners, even if they receive them simply for participating in an event. This sends the message that not everyone is a winner, and that everyone is a winner, and that is not how life works. There are winners and there are losers. Martell, 2017, summed up in an article called "Giving Kids Participation Awards is robbing them of vital lessons how to lose." While Martell sees seeking value and learning a life lesson of coping with failure, many of the fellow audience members next to have felt the effects of a sense of entitlement in younger workers. After demonstrating several flaws of participation awards, I think anyone can agree that there's a need for society to reevaluate the ways that we use participation awards. In an article titled "The Great Trophy Debate, Do We Need Participation Awards?" written by John O'Sullivan, he explains that you should not have to promise your kids ice cream to make them eat dinner every night. Once in a while, it is okay, but if used every night, the pros outweigh the cons. By the same token, you shouldn't need a trophy to encourage them to play. Like anything in life, moderation is key. Now, while eating ice cream or receiving an award can be quite the treat, after a while the excitement goes away. In order to provide a solution that satisfies the needs of our audience, we must just simply regulate the distribution of our participation awards and the age groups that they are used for. John Egg, Chief Operating Officer for the National Alliance of Youth Sports, released a personal statement saying, We have found that at younger age levels, under the age of 10, participation recognition can be very significant as it contributes to the enjoyment and greater possibility and continuation in that sport. He furthered his statement by saying, as young athletes mature, coaches should begin teaching life skills and helping youngsters understand the thresholds for success that get tougher. While getting rid of participation awards is a near impossible task and unnecessary, we should join together in regulating children's activities so that only children under 10 or first-time sports participants receive these awards. As a parent, we should work to give children the skill sets they need to cope with failure and excel in life through hard work and dedication of passions, not material objects. Can you imagine the future generations excelling in sports because they play or because they have a strong passion to play, or a kid working with their animal every day so that it would perform well? Could you see the young students practicing music and educational activities because they are eager to learn and grow? When we limit the amount of participation awards our youth will receive, we will soon see that many kids will do things out of a desire to be great rather than a desire to be just good enough. This will carry over through all aspects of life. In the end, we're all trying to get our kids to push themselves to be the best in a world where they might not ultimately be the best at something, as said by Charles Curtis on July 5th, 2017. Wrapping up, I hope that you are able to identify and relate to the overuse of participation awards in society. While all awards aren't a bad thing, we do need moderation. We do need moderation of our usage with them. I hope that moving forward, you're able to use your judgment and to curve the trends of society and influence youth to find a passion in life, not material objects. While I could leave you all with a participation award for watching me speak today, I think we can all agree that experiences are where the lessons are learned and the memories are made.